Bill Bialkowsky is our founder for the Vanessa Behan Crisis Nursery, so everything that we have done in the last 27 years would not be possible without Bill. We didn't really know much about Vanessa except through her autopsy, which obviously is a very tragic way to learn about a child's life. She was 15 days past her second birthday when she died in her own home from child abuse-related injuries. The autopsy showed evidence of hair pulling and twisting, nearly 30 cigarette burns on her body, fractures to her arm, fractures to her skull. Stepdad was charged with the crime. Mom wouldn't testify against him in court, and so stepdad was acquitted. And in essence, nobody was ever held accountable for Vanessa's death. Bill is watching this unfold in the Spokane community and thinking he didn't want to live or raise his children in a community where this was accepted or where this happened. And so he really thought he would get involved volunteering in a prevention-based program. Apparently 32 years ago, there weren't a lot of those around, and he came across this idea of a crisis nursery. He thought that was exactly what Spokane needed, brought that idea back to Spokane 5 years to the day of Vanessa's death. Our doors opened. When Bill started the nursery, he had some things he was really passionate about. He wanted it to be a place that was open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Anytime a parent was feeling at the end of their rope or didn't have a resource or place to turn and they needed a safe place for their children, he wanted the nursery to be here. That's the way we operate. We serve the most vulnerable children, birth to age 6. There's no fee for our services. And the other thing Bill was really passionate about was that if this was going to work, it was going to be a community thing. It was not going to be because we had one major donor who funded this place. And to this day, we are 100% community funded and from a wide range of supporters. Bill is truly just an icon. He's an amazing man. He is the most humble person you will ever meet. He will never take credit for what he has done here, but it was his vision and his, I always use the word stick-to-itiveness, even though I know it's not a word. He stuck with it. He didn't give up in the face of adversity. He knew that this was going to be a place where kids would be safe and what Spokane really, truly needed. And I just think we've had 77,000 kids walk through our doors, and that's a huge testament to what Bill did 32 years ago for our community. I can't imagine what child abuse and neglect would look like in Spokane if we didn't have the crisis nursery for families to turn to. And all of that because one man gave so much of himself to make it happen. And he was your ordinary man, married, had 2 young kids at home, was a businessman who had a very full life and a busy job that was traveling. And he still found time and made time to make this happen.